Well, guys, it finally happened. There is no more snow on the ground after having it on the ground for over a week. And you guys have no clue how excited I am to present to you this video, because now I won't have to worry about my shoes getting wet. Unfortunately, however, we did get like a lot of rain last night, like maybe about an inch or so. It melted most of it, which is good, but there's still some puddles over here. It's like 51 degrees, so in this video, I'm going to show you some things you can add to your chicken yard that will keep them entertained at a very low cost. We are going to start off with a roosting bar. Now, that can easily be accessed from the outside. You don't want to make it the main attraction of the yard, but you do want to sort of add a roosting bar somewhere in this yard maybe. Not too high, but it's a great place for the chickens to chill during the day. We used to have one of these, but unfortunately, these chickens didn't really care about it too much. Now, these chickens, on the other hand, we haven't quite yet had it. Maybe in the spring we'll get like a log or something like that and do some modifications to the log and put it in the yard, but the yard is a bit too broad, so it would have to be somewhere near the coop for them to actually have a for them to actually be able to use it fairly often, because these chickens out here, man, they do not care. Now, the next thing you can add is a little hideout. Now, if you want a little hideout, all you gotta do is take 2 cinder blocks, right? This one might cost money if you don't have cinder blocks and a piece of wood, some plywood in specific. You're gonna stack these 2 cinder blocks parallel like this, and then add the wood to the top of it. This will give the chickens a space to hide, and it doesn't really take too long to build, maybe like a minute at most. Most of it will be spent moving that little cinder block into position. Now, the pet flock used to have one of those, but they just roost on top of it. It's a great place for them to hide out for those first couple days of being outside. But these chickens over here could honestly care less. Oh, there's a fight. Gotta break this up, you know. Now, the next thing that you could add is also something very simple, yet also really effective. A tiny swing. Obviously, not everyone will use a swing, but my chickens probably would, to be honest. My chickens are definitely that type. So I'm looking for my chicken Puff's egg down here, and I found a weird pipe. She usually lays somewhere in here. If you want to see that weird pipe again, there it is, right there. Not even close to what I saw in the woods earlier today. There's been some crazy things that's happened in the woods over here on my side of Connecticut, also known as the northwestern side. There's a lot of weird shoots. I almost said a bad word. That happens over here. So, yeah. But other than that, though, these chickens out here are enjoying their life, and they honestly wouldn't care that much if there's a swing, to be honest. Like, there's not really a lot of good trees, but like a chicken swing will be a little bit of an entertainment for them. This costs a bit of money, though. And last, but certainly not least, we have a playground. Now, like back in 2022, I did actually want to make a video where I built my chickens a playground. Unfortunately, I was never able to act on that idea fast enough, which unfortunately meant I wasn't able to get my hands on the tools and building materials that were necessary to construct it. But comment down below, should I remake that video? I'd say you can get these anywhere from like $20 to maybe like $150. If you really want to go above and beyond, well then, be my guest. Add as much as needed. A small little swing set, maybe some roosting areas. That's all it'll do. And those chickens will love that little playground. Now, one simple thing to ask is, will the chickens enjoy it? So, I want you to think of this scenario. You're about to get your chickens a present. So you decide to get 2 of them. You decide to get some simple $5, you just want to get some $5 stuff, feed from the store that they like. Or you could also give them a Dodge Demon 170. Which one do you think they will take? Yeah, it's obvious. They'll take the $5 one over the $100,000 one. Because the chickens don't care. They don't. They really don't care, man. So give your chickens that, or you're going to waste $100,000 on something stupid. Like, these chickens, I wouldn't trust them behind the wheel, man. You saw what happened during my chickens' Christmas. Actually, you probably didn't. But, either way, though, that was it, man. I hope you enjoyed this video. So far, I'm back to doing mostly daily uploads. There might be a couple days I miss. I'm not nearly as consistent as I was a couple months ago, but I will be returning to that consistency. I had back in September and August of this year. My goal is to release a compilation video soon. I just got to clear some stuff off my computer because the storage is way too full. But then I'll be able to make another, probably not 3 hours, maybe like an hour to 2 hours. So be sure to click the video on the screen, show some support. We're trying to reach 4,000 hours over here, man. You know, that's what we need. And maybe, just maybe, that'll happen one day. Massive.